Hi, I'm Chris, and today I want to talk about something that's very important to all of us, a happy workplace. Nothing worse than turning up for work every day and not really wanting to be there. So today I'm going to go over a few bits and pieces on what you should and shouldn't do, and just generally ways of making sure that your staff and colleagues are happy, want to turn up to work, you can get the most out of them, and so they don't suffer things like stress and have suicidal thoughts.
Yeah. On the table. Click again. Yeah.
Right, there we go. So, first point I want to make is be considerate. Keep your desk space tidy. Don't be selfish with the don't be selfish with the thermostat. As we all know, some people can be very funny about the temperature in the office. You've got to make sure that you're not the only person who's comfortable. You've got to make sure that everyone else is. You've got to try and make sure, if you have a tidy workspace, other people will try and be tidy as well, I imagine. You're not going to have some guy sitting there with piles and piles of paper and everyone else with nice clean desks. Hopefully you'll shame them into tidying up their desk space. As we're also now spending more time in the office than at home, this becomes extremely important because no one wants to be here hours and hours on end with someone moaning about some mundane point or silly thing. You've left too much water in the kettle, or your phone keeps going off with an annoying ringtone. You want to make sure that you're thinking about the people around you, and you think before you speak. So there's no place really for casual racism or sexism in the office anymore. The next point, sorry, wrong way. Next point I want to bring across is if you're positive. So you've got to be positive at work. Don't sit there. No one likes a moaning moo or a grumpy old man. You want to get in. You want to feel like you're happy to be there. If you smile, the world smiles with you, like the dog says. You've got to be positive. There's nothing worse than if someone does something wrong or makes a small mistake. You're down their throat, shouting at them. Be kind to your colleagues. Make sure that you're thinking about how your attitude is impacting on them. So just make sure you're positive. Don't belittle your colleagues as well, or your underlings. Nothing worse than that. No one wants to see that. Remember their names. Just a happy worker is a productive worker. Another way of making sure that the office is a nice place to work is if you celebrate together. It's all about celebrating events. Great way of bonding, celebrating milestones. Been here 15 years, been here 20 years, just had a kid. All sorts of things you can do. Celebrate. Everyone likes being noticed. Everyone likes having attention on themselves. Most people do, but celebrate the events. A simple thing, card, email, anything. I'm really happy to hear you got that promotion. Just make someone feel that little bit happier within themselves, and also feel a bit more appreciated. No one likes feeling underappreciated. Another way to show your gratitude and appreciation to your colleagues is bringing in donuts or treats and
donuts specifically.
Well, donuts specifically. I like the picture. We tend to get a lot of Krispy Kremes, but unfortunately, as Andy and the rest of us will tell you, you can too many aren't good for you.
Yeah.
So basically, in a conclusion to what I'm trying to get across, a happy workplace is very important. A little bit of ingenuity, a little bit of thought, a little bit of consideration. Make sure everyone's happy and come into work and not feel like it's a prison sentence and they're just doing time. And that's all.
Good, very good.